Have you ever noticed that some men never beg to be loved? They don't plead for attention. They don't constantly ask, "Do you still love me?" And they don't spend their life trying to convince someone to choose them. When their feelings aren't returned, they may hurt. But eventually, they walk away. Not because they don't care, but because they understand something many people learn the hard way. Love can't be forced. And psychology can help explain why some men refuse to beg for it. First, they believe love should be mutual. To these men, a healthy relationship isn't one person constantly giving while the other simply receives. They want effort from both sides, attention from both sides, respect from both sides, and most importantly, a genuine desire to be together from both people. They don't want someone to stay because they were pressured into staying. They want someone who chooses them freely. Because there's a big difference between someone loving you and someone staying because you convinced them not to leave. For these men, real commitment comes from choice, not pressure. Second, they protect their self-respect. Rejection can hurt. Being ignored can hurt even more. But these men understand that repeatedly begging for someone's attention won't make the relationship healthier. It may actually make them lose something even more important: their respect for themselves. They would rather accept a painful truth than spend months trying to earn someone's affection. And that doesn't mean they think they're better than anyone else. It simply means they don't believe their worth should depend on another person's decision. Someone choosing you feels amazing, but someone rejecting you doesn't make you worthless. Your value existed before their approval, and it remains after it. They understand something simple but incredibly difficult. You can't control how someone feels about you. You see, and be kind. You can be loyal. You can give someone your time. You can show them how deeply you care, but you still can't force them to fall in love with you. Attraction doesn't work like a contract, and emotions don't respond to pressure. That's why these men eventually stop trying to change someone else's feelings. Instead, they ask themselves, what can I control? Their behavior, their choices, their boundaries, and how they respond to rejection. They understand that genuine love has to be freely given. If you have to constantly persuade someone to love you, it's already telling you something. Fourth, they pay attention to reciprocity. They don't just look at what someone says. They look at what someone does. Who reaches out first? Who makes time? Who checks in? Who makes an effort? Who actually shows that they care? Because words can be confusing, but consistent behavior usually tells a much clearer story. If they're constantly giving while receiving almost nothing in return, they eventually step back. Not to play games, not to make the other person jealous, and not to punish them. They step back because their emotional energy has value. This is where healthy boundaries come in. They don't believe everyone deserves unlimited access to their time, attention, and emotions. They invest deeply, but they want that investment to be mutual. Fifth, they understand that walking away can sometimes be the healthier choice. Staying in a one-sided relationship can slowly become exhausting. You keep hoping they'll change. You keep waiting for more affection. You keep analyzing every message. You keep wondering what you did wrong. And eventually, the relationship becomes less about love and more about trying to convince someone to love you. These men understand that letting go doesn't always mean they stopped caring. Sometimes it means they finally started caring about themselves too. Walking away can be painful, but staying somewhere you're constantly unwanted can be even more painful. They choose peace over forced affection because they understand that the right relationship shouldn't require you to beg for the bare minimum. So, if a man refuses to beg for love, don't automatically assume he has a cold heart. He may care deeply. He may feel the rejection. He may even struggle privately. But he understands that love loses its meaning when it has to be begged for. Real love isn't about convincing someone to stay. It's about two people who want to stay. Two people who choose each other. Two people who give effort freely. And two people who understand that love should make you feel valued, not constantly afraid of losing it. Because sometimes walking away isn't giving up on love. It's refusing to give up on yourself. If you want more psychology videos that explain the hidden reasons behind people's behavior and relationships, subscribe for more.